Hello and welcome, my name is Nilaus. This is episode 23 of our Let's Play campaign of Factorio. We're playing Angels mods. This is the Angels mod tutorial Let's Play series. It is, it's getting bigger, and I love the fact that we are building for scale. Last time we built this beautiful design. I am so proud of it. It works flawlessly. It is generating 144 ore per second, and that should keep us running for quite a while. It will 144 will become multiplied by 1.5 with the current smelting technology, or it could be even by 2 or 2.1 or so. So this is definitely going to be keeping up, and at the same time I'm going to do the same for the other one, because there is a ferric. This is the crushed ferrous ore, and the other one is crushed cupric ore. So I've just built this between sessions, and I will now hook it up so we get the joy of looking at it before we dive into today's design. I think this is just so enjoyable to watch, so I can't help myself. I would just want to see that it's working and that it does exactly what it's supposed to. The things are coming in here, and not a lot is going on to the last one, but it's okay. The first things are coming out, and it'll just gradually scale up. You can see here now it's already getting up to a decent amount. It will be up to 6 lanes that are almost full, and we'll just leave it there because that's all it needs. Now let's look at today's objective. We need to convert it from, oh, by the way, this one, sulfuric acid is low. I decided to build some monitors on various things where, oh, look at the timing of this. Look at the timing. Ha! And now it disappeared. Oh, maybe that was because I can't remember what I set it to. Let's see where it's going. I'll just take this one and put it down here. Don't I have that here? Let's just see. 2K. So it was exactly the fact that just as I looked at it, it went beyond 2K barrels. So I've set up on the various things such as, where is it? Did I also put it here? No, sorry. Here. No, but I should do that so that once the base is up and running, I can monitor it more easily. For example, here, when the coke runs low, or when here, the carbon runs low, 20,000, then I'll get a warning and then can react to it. Never mind. That's not what we want to look at. We want to look at the process going from iron ore can become concrete. We want to do that, but just not yet. It can be into processed ore. This is the process we're going to use. Process to pellets. We can't do that. Well, we can't do it yet, but if I do the pellets, then I need limestone, and I don't have limestone. So we are going to go one level back. There are 3 ways of making ingots, which is what we want. The direct one, 24 iron ore to 24 ingots. That's a 1-to-1 ratio. Or the processed. This is a plus 50% yield, which requires coke. It's the one we're going to use. Or the iron pellets, that is a 200% productivity, or plus 100% productivity. But we can't do that because we don't have yet limestone yet. So we are going to go back to, what's the last one? All right, the last one is a strange one. Iron hydroxide? Now I'm getting curious. Where is that from? Manganese. I have no idea what that is, but we don't care. That's not for anytime soon. So basically, when we have some iron, we need to first put it into these locations. Processed. The processed takes, oh, by the way, all of my machines are the red ones, Mark II ones, so they are all speed 1.5. So I'm not multiplying everything by 1.5, except when I consider build capacity. Because I just want to get the correct scale. So this one is consuming 2 iron per second and delivering 1 process per second. Excellent. So 1 process per second is outbound. This now goes into a blast furnace, which will take this part here, and it will get 8 processed per 4 seconds. So it requires 2 per second. That's why I put 2 here. And this will output 24 iron ingots per 4 seconds, so that's 6 per second. And then we have to remind ourselves that this is actually is actually 1.5, so it's 9 per second. It takes 6 per second inbound and provides 9 per second outbound. So that's a pretty good, there's a bit of ratio gain here. I don't know if I want to do this or I want to do something, or I just want to make it like direct out. However, this is now taking, what did I say? 2 per second, 4 per second, 6 per second. So 6 per second, that means I can take here. I want to make it a compact. So that's 12 per second. That's pretty much a yellow belt. And if I do this, then that's pretty much a red belt. Since this is transporting, I believe the correct ratio, this is transporting 24. So that's 12 iron and 12 manganese. So 12 times 6, that's 72. So I need to compensate 72, which also corresponds to 24 on each of these red belts, which means they're almost full. So I need to consume 72 iron ore per second, which means I need 3 of these. Yeah. Like this. So I'm going to take this out and put it into this corner because I think this is going to be pretty easy. Not exactly sure how I'm going to do it, but I just want to reserve it so I know exactly how much I need. Oh, look at that ugliness. I did misplace it. Off you go. And let's see. So that means I'm going to need 3 outbound here. And they somehow need to go in. And I suppose I can do it like this. Yeah, it's not actually that bad. Yeah. Oh, that needs to go all the way up. What? Like this. So yeah, that's actually pretty easy way of solving it. But then I need outbound. This is going to output 9. That's 18. 27. So these 3 will output more than... these 3 will output exactly 1 red belt. That means I get, from this, I get 2 red belts out. On either side. So we still need some design on this. Now that was the easy one. So we'll get 4 lanes of copper, of iron ingots out. That means I will do the same. Let's see. This is my way of finding the middle. So I need, how do I do it? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the iron out, and I do want to keep it in the middle for whatever reason. Iron out. Zip. Iron ingots. And the manganese ingots. There. So that's basically my goal, get it out there. Now let's do the other one. The other one is more complicated, though it does still start with a manganese. The manganese is again outputting 1 manganese per second. Knowing the factor is red. And now it becomes a bit more complicated because it needs to go into a chemical plant. What is it called? This is called a chemical furnace, where I make manganese cathodes. And that requires 4 per 6 seconds. And that's like rage. That's less than 1. So basically this means I need 3 of these to 2 of these. 2, what are they called? Processing machines. 2 processing machines. Let's do on a 6-second cycle. We ignore the crafting speed because it's the same. On a 6-second cycle, 6-second cycle, this is requiring 4, 8, 12. On a 6-second cycle, this is producing 3 of these. That's 6, 12. Okay, so this is balanced. And we then go on to the next part. What does that do? This is Manganese Cathode. That's the one we have here. It simply takes 24 in per second for 4 seconds. So let's again say on a 6-second cycle, we are producing 12 each. That's 36 per 6 seconds. That's 24 per second. Sweet. That means it's all coming back to one of these. And that also needs an outbound here. So that's again taking 6 in, 9 out, but there's a middle step that's a bit more complicated. Now this one, these are actually something I have forgotten here, is the fact that I need power inbound here. Okay. I think that needs to be done as well. I'm leaning towards this part. And well, we're also going to find some power poles here. We're not actually done there, which means I can use that's actually good. And this guy here, this inserter is, can I see? Okay, it is twisted. And then I twisted the other ones and then it works. Great, so that's easy. This one, I guess we'll do somewhat the same here. Now this becomes a bit more dicey because I need to get the sulfuric acid in. Let's see, 1, 2, 1, 2. And I need this inserter to be a diagonal one. That one also diagonal. So this is feeding these two. This is feeding those two. And that'll balance out itself. This is one of those things where there's a lot of people who do not believe this. But it is actually true. It's how it works. Should we say it? Put it here and here. I like to put it in the middle. And now again, I need 1, 2, 3. Copy, paste, paste. Yes. And the final, picking up the fuel, goes here. Excellent. So that's a fuel inbound. And this is... So you can see this one is significantly bigger. The fact that it's bigger means that I need, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 12 of these units. Wow. And how many does it take to consume a full red belt? This, it takes 4 of them. Flip it. Yeah. Wondering, isn't it better to have it on the upside inbound, because then I can eventually take those out. Great. I do wonder if it isn't better to... Ah, come on. Maybe like this. Then it'll take up a lot less space. We'll find out. There's easily room to go it under, up and under. Let's get this one. This is our unit. I'll need to double it up. And it's outputting 1, 2, 3. Yes, it's the same situation. This is consuming one red belt, but it's not producing a full red belt. So let's see about this unit here. How can this be placed? So if I want, it could be placed like here, and then here, and then there. Is there anything that's missing then? Well, I would prefer to have him like this. The one thing though is, I think this is fine. I don't want it too far up, but I also want it symmetrical. So let's try it like here, and then get it symmetrical on the other side, where it's like one off, and then we take this one out. So I'm not utilizing the space as efficiently as I could. Okay, but I think I like this. I think this is good. I'll remove. No, I actually need this. Could I make it a lot closer so that I immediately get it out into a belt? Yeah, that's much nicer. Here. I'm overusing red belts for sure, but I will be able to take them into a blob like here. Oh, I have no idea what's up and down on this. Here. I wish this is possible. I'm not entirely sure, because how will I get... No. Oh, there's something missing. I did not even see that. I wasn't aware of it. 41. Ouch. Okay. Just trying to figure out what I want to do. So these should be easy. I'm not gonna... Well... I'm gonna flip it around so it doesn't extend. No! I wish I could do... Why can't I do that? Here. One, two, yeah. Now it's basically belting it off here. Got it. This one. Where is it? I want it. I wonder if I have enough. See. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'll go in. And again, this is simply a balancer. This is nothing else, so not a storage. I'll get the storage somewhere later. And here. And this is where it then gets a bit dicey, because I need to make sure that I actually have what I need here. So can this one go further down? Not a lot. And I need to get my... Oops. here. That's our coal coming in. The coal's coming in here as well. Oh, I didn't take it. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Why did I not complete this? Now you're going to go crazy from watching all the blinking. Let's start by powering it up. There, now that's working. Now let's get some... I don't actually think they should be at the bottom. They should much rather be at the top, because the top is where I bring things in. It'll look much nicer if it's here. Yes, so. Do the rotation, and I'll just simply get a little blueprint. Boom, 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 boom. And for this one as well. 1, 2, 3. I could make these red or... shoot, I already ran out of belts. Do I have more? Oh, I have a bit more, but not a lot. I'm using so much red belt. Okay, now we're starting to see how this is going to work. So now there's a lot of belting going on. But it's going to be exciting to see if it actually then works once we get down to it. There's one more challenge here, and it... Good. There's now all 6 of them going in, but I need inbound here. How the hell do I get it in? I'll stop walking on belts. Got it. And up here. Ugh, spaghetti. I'm gonna get 3 outbound as well. 1, 2, 3. One. Is it the right way? Yes, it is. I'm still missing some. Oh, right, of course. And got it. Okay, that's definitely some problem. It works. And again, I'll take it's 1 red inbound. It's the 2nd red inbound. This is going to be the coal, so that might as well. Two. And that's the 2nd one. And now I need, they are actually going to be facing downwards here. That'll be the 2nd one. Oh, there's a problem. This one definitely needs to be moving upwards. Yes, absolutely. Working? Because how the hell am I gonna take 2 lanes out here? I don't want to take them up and all the way down. I want to take them downwards. So I'm gonna need to take this, kill it, and move it at least 2 lanes further up, maybe even 3. This is where it is today. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. That changes a lot of things. The fuel. Fuel starts here. Yes, yes, and can't believe it. I don't even have enough red belts anymore. Here. I can't believe I'm running out of red belts. That is such a problem. Such a trivial thing. But man, do I need a lot of red belts for this setup. Alright, so this is inbound again. I'll want to take it like 1, 2. Means this one has to be different. Not a problem. Once I'm done with this, I will be getting here. And now comes the bigger issue. How the hell do I get this one in? Because you cannot reach all... Oh, you can reach all the way up here. That's so nice. Okay. Alright, so this is now everything inbound. However, we... Oops. That was like the worst way to do it, but I wanted this... Ah, come on. I want the red and green wires. Not that it's totally necessary, but it could be. Okay, so... Ah, man, I forgot this as well. This won't work because how am I going to take things out from this location? Huh. These are then inbound, though it pains me to do it this way. It might be one thing maybe nicer about it. Here. That's actually going to be nicer. Did it solve anything now that I think of it? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. That can be easily belted here. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And then wire it up. If what? Here. Ah, anything needs to be greater than 100. Roll it out. And that will then give our input all the way up to these. However, we are far from done yet. Well, not far from done, but that might be a bit of an overstatement. However, we are still having things that are not working because how are we getting coke in and how are we getting our sulfuric acid in? So we are going to get a lot more here. This one, it doesn't use very much, does it? Oh, 40 per second. Ouch, we might actually need quite a lot. And from here, so close, so close. I'm hurrying up as much as I can because we are kind of running a bit over time. See, this location here, the reason why I made a space for it is because I want a... Do I have one? No, I don't. Here. And I'm also running out of loaders. I should have tons of loaders in here. Red loaders, red loader, red loader. Really? Thank you. That's the input, output. No, input, output. This is then going to be the input. Ironically, this, the one furthest away is going to be the input, but there's actually a point to it, which you will hopefully see. Output. Empty barrels. And not empty barrels. Going in here, I'm emptying sulfuric wastewater, or sulfuric acid, not wastewater. Like this. The whole thing needs to go one up. Where is it? Here it is. Emptying sulfuric wastewater. Look at the brilliant match that this now has. That's one part. Next part is going to be the coke. Where do we want to get the coke in? I think I'll take it in here. I don't know if I can actually support it with one lane. I hope I can, because otherwise lots of things will go wrong. So I'm going to merge something over on this side. This will be coke. This will be coke, and that goes all the way down. That's what I'm going to use a lot. This is coke, and this is coke. There we go. And I just need wiring this up. And as soon as it does, then we have sulfuric wastewater, and I will need to take this one to get some beautiful, lovely coal coke thing coming in here. Oops. Got it. Coming in. And now it's just a matter of wiring it up. I want it. Oops. These are not going to be there. I guess. This one I am what? How can I miss that by... Oh, that's okay. Come on, truck. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, oh. Go back forwards. Oh, man. That would suck if I just ended up killing everything here. It has happened before. I need you out of here. There. Can I take all of yours? Because I'm gonna need every single bit of it. Oh crap, it's not enough. Oh, this is so sad that I won't be able to make it because I'm missing a bit. Am I? Oh, I'm making it. I'm making it. And up here we're gonna get the usual setup just to see that it's working. There. Everything has now been set up. Let's try wiring it up. I have not spent any time on checking, so here we are. The moment we've all been waiting for. Testing whether it works. Oh, it's beautiful again. And I can see there's something wrong with the coke though. Here? Oh. That's trivial. Is anything happening? Still not here. Okay, so the iron is definitely working on one side, but not on the other side. It is simply not getting any. Why isn't that getting any? It's again that one. Coke is coming, but this one is concerning because it actually needs the coke to produce. So I'm worried that it will not have enough coke. What seems to be the problem here? This one is not working because of sulfuric acid? Really? Is it simply not? Oh. These are not connected. Okay, I was really worried there for a second. So this one hasn't been working at all. Why are you not? You're still the same. That means it also the problem up here. I wonder how that worked. That was actually strange. Look at the beauty of this. This is so beautiful. Is everything working? Yeah. Every single one has outputs. Yes. Each of these produce 9 per second. So merged together, that comes out at 18 out of the 26.67 it can consume. It will now produce just a wee bit more than can be produced here. Wow. I'm so happy with this again. Again, we're building something that looks like absolutely spectacular. It looks like we can also support this, but it's going to use a lot of coke. And we'll just produce another coke factory if that's needed. I could just stare at this for hours. What about this one we started at the start of the episode? This is also run its course, 153. Also looking great. More sandy colors than this. It's just this looks like a pink color because the manganese. And it actually operates now. Doesn't operate at full speed, but it operates. These are, man, I'm so happy. I'm so happy about this design. Another beautiful design created, fitting nicely within. This is inputting, what is it inputting? It's inputting 144 ore per second and outputting, let's call it 216 per second, ingots per second. 216 ingots per second. That can be converted into 216 iron ore per second, or we can combine it further on into steel or to anything else. I ideally wouldn't want these to be here. Maybe I'll move them inside, but I just want some kind of storage before putting it out into this belt, which will again be a transport belt, before going into, let's say, iron plates here. And the other things could be steel plates, for example. And over here we could have copper and tin. That would actually make most sense to have it, these options, because that's where you get copper can then flow all the way up. Tin can flow up here. Iron and steel works as well. Wow, looking fantastic. And that means we are pretty much set for a long time with regards to this. It can support everything and it works flawlessly. So we're going to wrap it up, and I hope you're enjoying these designs. I will, as always remember here, let's take a blueprint of this base. Got it, put it into my box. You saw me do it, and now it's just a matter of me uploading it to my website. So that's in the description. You can find all my blueprints there. And if I haven't remembered to upload it, then be sure to just drop me a line and I'll try to remember it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying it, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.